Oh. Pirate Dave.
Yeah, Pirate Dave. Well, no, you can give a recap if you like. Obviously, Joe was there last week, so
Yes, please.
Ooh, let's see.
Where did we
So we're at the
start?
we were at the festival. We just finished up the music game from the session
Yeah.
before.
We got the earpieces and stuff. You're all
Yeah,
there
we
for
got
that,
the
weren't you?
rewards.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think at that point we were just like, well, let's just go explore. Let's see what the other games are like.
Mm-hmm.
I
Where
think
did we go first? Oh,
the annoying policeman, that wasn't last week. That was the week before, right?
You
But,
met-
he,
yeah,
he made a
unless you encountered
re-entry
him
into
again.
this week as well. Last week.
Yeah, he cameoed.
Nice.
and then
You
all,
went
all the live audience clapped like woo.
And special guest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe we first went to the knock the guy into the water thing.
And Barty ended up
Bunk
beating him
tank.
up in the water.
Yeah. And yeah, him and Barty got along really well.
Oh dear. Why did he
Um,
insult
It
you?
sounded like your friends by the end of it.
Oh yeah, we were. Well, so the idea was the game was rigged and he just wouldn't fall into the water. And we decided we need to investigate, and Barty volunteered to be the distraction. And as part of the distraction, he just went to talk to the guy. But the guy was being rude, and they got into a very heated argument. And then Barty crawled into the water tank, and they just started beating the shit out of each other. And
Why did you end up paying more money as well?
So it's because you were like, oh, you get two. He was like, oh, you get 2 attempts, and if you make it in 2 attempts, you get a prize. And then you were like, you kept arguing about that, and then I think DZ came up, who's the ringleader, not the ringleader, ringmaster, and you were like, we've paid 30, and he was like, I'm not going back up there to get knocked down because I hate getting wet. And he was, and then you start getting to the bus stop, and then Dizzy was like, you have to get up there, it's a job. And then Barty said, I'll pay an extra 30 grand for him to get up there, just to punch him. And then he got up there, and then you punched him. So you paid double just to win 1 prize and punch the shit out of him.
That's a prize in itself. I mean,
yeah, no, at that point, Barty was just like, just take the money. I want to beat him up again. And then, yeah. And that's what the gif was of Peter Griffin fighting the chicken.
oh, I was curious.
Yeah.
But then we eventually, the guys rigged the machine, and we were able to knock him into the water. And that's when we found out he couldn't swim, and he started drowning. And Barty heroically ran to his rescue. And
what are the roller coasters?
yeah, like at that point, I was like too invested in this man's life to let him perish.
No one can kill you but me.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, when I pulled him out, we did the predator handshake with each other to celebrate our new friendship. And yeah, and after that, we left for the next game.
It was a beautiful moment, that predator handshake, I think.
You only did Dunk Tank.
No. So next we went to. I want to say that's when the cop started harassing us again.
Yeah, well, because you were getting.
I shot something. Yeah, I shot my shotgun.
Yeah, so that's how you won the game. Actually, you shot the shotgun at the kind of like point where you have to knock. Yeah, the target to knock it in. And then obviously you shot a shotgun in the carnival. So the Navy turned up and was very fucking happy about it.
That's crazy. It's a good thing we didn't shoot anything else with a shotgun after that.
I didn't. I shot fruit with my pistols.
Yeah.
So after that, we went to the Fruit Ninja stand.
Yeah,
I think you went to the fortune tent.
Oh, was the fortune tent? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Fruit Ninja thing was last. We went to the fortune tent, which had a creepy lady who was like, "Ooh, I will tell you your future."
We all took it in turns with the lady.
Yep. We're fairly convinced Joe did something. Well, Joe had a much better time than fortune telling in there.
No, Eli did. He came out. They came out smoking.
Oh yeah, we both came out smoking.
Oh, what the hell?
I think Barty's convinced that everybody fucked the fortune teller except him.
Yeah, because every time somebody walked out, they were both smoking it, but not Barty. So something's real sus going on. But yeah, we had individual premonitions in private chats.
Ooh.
We think you should also go and have a go because revelations and lore relevant things were happening in there.
100%.
And then we kind of didn't really talk much. I feel like everyone was pretty private about what happened inside, and they didn't actually share details. Not
A little
much,
bit. I think
anyway.
people shared a little bit of details, but
Everyone was very cagey about what happened inside.
I think everyone was also a little bit confused potentially by it because it was a bit riddly.
It was extremely riddly.
Oh, it didn't tell you that you're gonna go and find exactly what you need, and this is where to go, did it? Shocking.
But that's what a fortune teller should say.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, and we also, I believe, established what Rook was doing the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay.
What was it that you said that Rook was behind one of the booths practicing for the hot dog eating contest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I did. So they figured that they found this out because the fortune teller
what the kids
looked
are
at a
calling
crystal ball and she saw it.
That is very Rook behavior. I concur.
It was like just eating and vomiting in the back.
Yeah,
It's just sliding in and out.
Yep.
We left it up to to interpretation. Okay.
The imagination of the viewer. Yeah.
Of course.
Just the horrific audio recorded for off-screen action.
Give me that big dog.
What
What are you doing? I'm practicing for the hot dog competition, of course.
I'm practicing for later. Very dear.
And yeah, and then we went to the Fruit Ninja stand, which was, for the most part, pretty straightforward. It required us to
finish the story, and then I'll say my bit.
Okay. Yeah, so we kind of did it as a team where there was waves of incoming fruit, and we had to attack the fruit in order to destroy the fruit.
Nice, yeah.
I don't remember how it went exactly. I remember
the fruit got harder as you were doing it. So it went tomato, apple, pineapple, watermelon. So snap cut to Rook. Oh, I didn't know there was a grapefruit involved with this Fruit Ninja stand. So the fruit got harder. You had to deal the total amount of health damage in one hit to kill the fruit, and the fruit got bigger and harder as it went. And you gained Dawn as you were trying to do it, so you could use your abilities as you got further along. And the last one, essentially, if you failed at any point, you'd have to start the whole thing again and pay. So they got really close to the last one, and I think it was Eli was the last one.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah, and we all used our abilities in really bullshit ways.
Yes.
I completely misunderstood how my pistols worked.
You're firing them backwards.
No, I was expecting to go like bang 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 bang, like a gunslinger. But did I manage to do it in the end?
You did, because you shot.
I managed to use the ricochet thing to like shoot them twice, essentially.
It's literally like 1 point of damage off of failure.
But I did find it funny how like you were using a maul and everything and doing a shit ton of damage, and then it was just pistols for the hardest one.
Yeah, I think we miscalculated that part. We were like, "Oh yeah, he's the best. He can do this," and we're like, "Oh no."
It's because you weren't allowed to use your shotgun. You got told off by the police. So.
Oh yeah.
So you couldn't do that. But so you had to use your pistols. But you'd kind of already decided the order before you'd even started.
Well, yeah, because it was gonna get harder over time, and I assumed I would struggle, so I said I want to go first to get the easy one.
Didn't you do like 19 damage in like?
Yeah, because I used my hammer, which is like 2d10 damage, and I didn't succeed back then. I still had to do more damage, and I used my ability, which lets me attack enemies when they leave my melee range, to do like a backswing.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Like you're playing
That was
Sentinel.
smart.
Yeah, yeah, which absolutely obliterated the fruit.
So we got some tickets as well, didn't we? I think did we use all of them? I know Pan got a log pose upgrade from
Ooh,
the gambling.
He did, yes.
that's cool.
That's
So I
cool.
can't remember if we gambled the other ones away.
I think we said something about waiting for Jack, but I don't
I
remember
gambled
if we commit. I don't know if we committed to that.
Gamble them immediately.
You didn't use Fruit Ninja tickets, which I think is
The log pose was from the other one.
yeah. It was from the ball. But yes, you got the log pose upgrade ticket. So do you remember what this is?
Log
I mean,
post.
I do.
Do you want to
Like
explain?
It's
don't
the compass is limited
yeah,
in this
compass,
world,
that's
and it only it's like region locked compasses, and you need to buy tickets to expand your compass's ability.
Yeah, log pose. It points to like a random
the
island.
next island. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it won't do that because it still has to point to the next island. Or what you can
Next
do
time,
is you
right.
can get an upgrade to the log pose, which will like inform you maybe the name in the next island, or how many days it might take to get to the next island, or how long
Oh.
it'll take to customize, acclimatize to getting to the log pose to the next island, that kind of thing. So there are a bunch of different upgrades you could theoretically get for these things. They'll still functioning.
Fair enough.
Sweet.
So yeah, we got that. We got the spare ticket, and then we are waiting for you to
Was it just
return
the
so that
sausage? Was it just the
it is
sausage hot dog? Sausage hot dog?
Yeah,
sausage hot dog.
it was just a
Was it
sausage
just the hot
dog,
dog eating contest left that we had?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
the question is,
All this
does Jack
practicing.
get advantage for all the practice?
Or
Wait,
disadvantage if
should I
he's
do
now
some
sick
like
of hot
performance
dogs.
check to see how good my my practicing was?
Yeah, give me a parlay check. Or
Talking with the sausages?
or a toughness check if you want to.
Oh, toughness check, yeah. I mean, that feels apt, but I'm not good at it. Oh, I reformatted my Notion index. Give me a second. There it is. God, I was clearing out my Notion and I realized just how much it was on it.
Oh, I am the same. It's bad. It's real bad.
I've got so many just throwaway pages for like initiative tracking.
Oh
I
Jesus
just
Christ!
open and track just lists of names. Right. Toughness. And parlay, both a D4. So
Yeah, one's
let's go
using
with-
his stomach, one's using your mouth.
let me get Elbow Radio up. Bling.
If you've got physical dice, you could use. Happy either way.
I can go fetch some. I don't have any near me, which is not
Yeah,
usual.
surely.
Exactly. Yeah, I was going to say. There we go. 6.
All that practice
4 and 2.
all that practice has made you a little bit unwell, but it hasn't
I
hindered
think-
your ability.
Yeah, I practiced by eating a lot, but then just couldn't make myself throw up, and I was there trying to like retch for ages, but it's just filled me up.
Yeah, so you guys. Oh, there was another thing you. I don't remember or not if the last session. But you met the owner of Pin Pals.
Oh
Impact.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, the
Okay.
legendary dude that like the sword master or something.
No, I don't know this guy.
No,
He
so there's a guy
basically
on the. Yeah, go on.
he basically kind of gave us tips for what pins to look for and stuff.
Ah.
So I think like Rookie Wanted post pins, really rare.
Rookie wanted poster.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
pirates that haven't really made a name for themselves or really low bounties,
Oh,
but then
okay.
they might potentially become big, well-known pirates, and then obviously
The
the
college
pin value will go up.
first pick pirates.
Yeah, the Heisman Trophy winner of pirates.
But then if they, I mean, I'm assuming this is me making the assumption that if they then become big pirates, big name pirates,
Yeah, you've
the
got
value of that pin will then go up. But
got
they're
an
rare
early.
because they're also quite noobs.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a risk. Why don't we get our own pins? Make our own pins.
I was
They're not
thinking of
really.
that.
They're not official
We're
then,
gonna
no.
be big.
Surely
We
you want
need
the
to
official one
find
though.
these pirates of the coast and get them to commission pins of us, and
Yeah.
then we hold all of it. It'll be like a crypto coin scam.
This is NFTs. So yeah, you
Hmm.
met Jory Plickett in the merch
Oh, that was his
tent.
name?
Yeah,
Jory Clickett.
Jory Plickett.
Jory
In
Plickett.
the merch tent, and he had purchased some of the bags filled with pins.
Pins. Yeah.
And he had won his game by being an unbelievable edgy swordsman for the Fruit Ninja store.
My guy.
Because we were talking about robbing him before, because he was just cashing in some
Probably good
tickets and
job we
told us
didn't.
about his store. And then we went to the Fruit Ninja and he just like exited the tent, like winning everything at the highest level or some shit. And the other guy was like, "Oh my god, what a master swordsman!" We're like, "Oh no, we should not rob this guy."
He was doing that anime like thing where you don't even pull the sword out of the sheath, you just kind of move it, and then the fruit just gets cut.
Slices.
He is the Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, he is.
I'm trying to list the pins to look out for. I remember that we were given like 3 before that were pretty good. What I remember is rookie wanted posters from that interaction. Then we had infamous pirate flags and devil fruits, and there was another one, and I can't remember what that other one was. Swords,
How many sets are there?
crossed swords? Was that the one we got? I can't
That's the
remember.
one you've got.
I think that's one we
Jo-
got, yeah.
Jolly Roger, or was that just a flag?
That is the flag.
I can't remember.
Possible boats, maybe the ships.
Ships. We need a pin for our ship.
I'm gonna
We're
go
adding
look
to
at
the list.
The pin database?
Yeah, I've got a pin.
Hmm.
Nice.
You got a pin day, mate.
It's
Hey, Joe.
Pin Hub.
Pin hub.
Yeah. How you doing, Joe?
Hello.
Honestly, I'm genuinely shattered. We're trying to wean Theo, which means I have to put him to bed, which means
We in the
he
wing.
can. I'm either back like out of the bedroom at like 9:30. I'm like, oh my god, I got my time back. Or like today, he just woke up like 3 fucking times, and every time I put him down, he'd wake up again. And I was like, fuck, just go to sleep. I've got D&D. Go to sleep.
Need
It's
to
like he
sail the
knows.
seas.
Yeah. And now
Should
I
have
feel like
corrected.
genuinely shattered because of like how he goes to sleep is like I have to stand up and sway with him in my arms, which is fine except when you've done it for like an hour and a half. No, actually, sorry, an hour and 50 minutes, and now like my shoulders are tense. I think I'm like ready to collapse. Anyway, how
need
far
to
did we
end.
get? Did we start the game at
No,
all?
no, just
We haven't
finishing
started,
the
we just did
recap.
a big recap.
Okay.
We
Well,
were
I
just
don't need one because I remember what happened
Jack
last week.
rolled for sausage practice.
Yeah,
And failed.
my glizzy technique is not refined.
Nice.
All right, well,
Nice.
someone needs to take damage for that. Maybe me.
My throat is sore.
So yes, you guys are back at the merch tent. You have, I think, how many tickets did you get from the Fruit Ninjas?
2?
Yeah, I want to say it's 2. I think it's not. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, 2 prize tickets if you complete it. You did just at the last minute, but you haven't spent those tickets because you were waiting for Jack to get it back. And then theoretically, you've got, if you want to, the hot dog eating competition.
Yes.
And if Rook wants to go to the
Fortune teller.
fortune
Bathroom?
teller, that might be something you.
Also the bathroom. Try and make myself hurl.
You said that you
Maybe the
couldn't.
fortune teller will help.
So you
Maybe
guys
tell you
are.
the number of sausages you need to eat.
Will I win this hot dog eating contest? Tell me.
So you guys are in the merch tent, and then Rook comes into the merch tent with kind of like red bloodshot eyes from somebody who looks like they've really tried to make themselves throw up, and it's like their eyes are like bugging out a little bit.
I'm ready. Where's the hot dogs?
Oh,
Oh, did you get some tickets?
all right.
We got
Hey,
two
we need-
tickets.
And you haven't gambled them already?
Well,
We
we
just
were
got
just
here.
about to gamble them.
You've come just in time, lad.
Perfect. We can either go for a prize or a pin bag, I believe.
One of each.
Both.
Two is good.
Why not both? Both is good.
So, as you know, you won a prize last week, which means that it's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
20% success rate on getting the big prize. So you absolutely can go for the big prize if you would like to. What you can see there is a gun that looks like it have a bit of smoke coming out of it, and a very nice looking sword. Those are the two prizes that you can see kind of adorned on the wall. And then next to it is the kind of the other prize wall, which has the Pirates of the Coast pin bags.
I gotta say, a gun sounds mighty fine.
I've only just set up like an inventory. I can't actually remember what I won last time. It was something in a.
The snail telephone.
Yeah, that was it. The little
Mini
walkie-talkie
ones,
snails.
yeah.
The 5
Man.
baby den mushies, or transponder snails, depending on. Do you want to call them snails or den mushies, whatever you prefer?
Dendamushies?
I remember one of those words more than the
Okay,
other
fine.
one.
Yeah, we'll call them the snails.
I've got both down.
The Japanese for it is den mushi, which is transponder.
Dendamushi. Got it.
So yeah, you got 5
well,
baby transponders.
Who won the upgrade?
That would
Me.
be Pan, yeah.
I won it.
Oh well, it seems Eli and Barty, you're yet to win something. If you want to give it another go.
You want to gamble?
I mean, I think the issue is I have gambled and lost, so maybe someone who has a bit more luck.
Well, you're only as good as your last win, and next one could be a win. It could be a loss. It's very
You
likely to be a
convinced
loss.
me, and I'll pick the ticket.
In fact, with 20% odds, we probably should just get pins. But I do like that sword, and I mean, Eli, look at that gun. It's got your name written all over it.
What am I trying to say? All we have is like what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's up to chance, isn't it? Which one we get? We don't get to pick, do we?
You do not. It's a 20% success rate. Already got 2 of the prizes. So if you would like to roll me a D100, I can tell you what you are looking for, or I've written down what you're looking for. Depending if you're running it on Alba Radio or in person.
I'm doing it on Albert Road, yes.
Okay, well you're looking for
17.
You're not looking for a 17. You're looking for
the other direction.
You're looking for a set between 70 and 89. That's what you want. So you hand over the ticket. You try and spin on the old Wheel of Fortune board, and unfortunately, it goes to a black tile. And you hear, "Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that."
Eli.
That is.
It looks
one
like my
ticket
last
away
win
from...
was a while ago.
You seem to have one more ticket, so would you like another spin, or what are you guys feeling?
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck the pins. Barty, your turn.
Are you sure about it? The
No.
name's never been a good. Okay. I'll do it.
Oh, step right up, sir.
Come on.
Where the fuck are my dice?
So you're looking between 70 and 89.
70. Okay.
God, you don't want to roll
The
too
real
high.
narrow spot, that is. Okay.
Yes, but the tightrope walker feels the best kind of adrenaline, does he not?
All right, ready? Ready? It's happening. 71.
Oh,
You are shitting me.
oh,
I'll send a picture. I mean,
I trust you.
if
let's go!
Okay.
Good luck,
fucking
party.
71 on my Cthulhu dice,
Oh,
no
they're the
less.
same numbers as me, but just the right way around.
So say,
Right, this is how it's done.
Dude, that
So-
actually made me wet. I just went like, wait, did I invert the numbers?
I got to
so
70
Dizzy,
10.
who's standing behind the desk, gets a wry look on her face and goes, "You boys seem to be taking
Right.
everything from me this evening. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult to replace these prizes, but congratulations nonetheless. You have received this." And she turns around and she picks up the smoking gun. It is
There's been a murder.
it is quite an ornate-looking, long-barreled pistol. It's got a kind of ivory handle, and it's got a kind of silver engraved barrel, which is kind of like an octagonal shape. It's not like a rounded barrel. And let me get up
Ooh.
out it.
Well, this will be. This is a damn beaut, that is.
It is indeed. We should really think of our crew name to reflect the incredible luck we're having with this gambling. How about the One-Armed Bandits?
Oh yeah, we haven't chosen a crew name.
Is
yet,
that
have we?
because I have only one arm?
Well, I mean, partly, but more to do with a slot machine.
But surely it's
Feels
one on
very
bandits
ableist.
then.
And One-Armed Bandits sounds better than
ableist.
the slot machines.
Okay, I need to correct myself. It's got two barrels. Side by
Ooh,
side.
okay.
This long barrel pistol has two barrels. And the second barrel, kind of if you're aiming down the sight of it, the right hand barrel appears to be constantly smoking as if it's just let off a round. Party, I'm going to send you that it's right here.
I feel like I've just discovered a rare item in the fortnight.
Do. Yeah, it's glowing yellow.
Ooh. Holy shit.
Oh.
That is so cool. That is
Good gun.
a sick fucking item.
Yeah.
This thing packs quite a punch.
Well, I'm missing a pistol.
Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But we can discuss who should wield it later.
Me 3, and I'll look at I'll look at Rock.
I think we decided we all lost our pistol.
I never had a pistol to begin with.
Well, that is one more game of the hot dog eating competition if you want to go to there before the night ends. We're closing up for the night, not too late, but you know, we're gonna end up drinking with Alara anyway. She's invited out for a few rounds at the pub, and then we're gonna go back to hers to continue night drinking away. So, I mean, you're going back there afterwards, I imagine. So we'll probably see you later. Our paths will cross.
Do you think we have a spare 5 minutes before playing the last game?
Well, Barty, that's very presumptuous of you. I mean, it's very kind, but I'd have to be very drunk. I'm sorry.
How drunk?
Not enough to give consent, unfortunately.
I saw you all by the fortune teller. I would definitely want to give it a visit. Have some questions.
Ooh,
it might
why
be good
don't you go?
Yes, I want to kind of know what the result of this hot dog eating contest is going to be, and how best to prep in the next 5 minutes. So I might quickly nip in there. Just play with the gun a bit.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, you sure you don't want a public showing of your fortune?
Oh. Roll. Can you roll a parlay?
I wanna watch.
What's my parlay?
Let the boy watch.
Let him learn something.
9. A 9.
Give me a savvy.
Savoy. Okay. Huh. Huh.
You're trying to defend, so you're looking for a 10 here.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's any tips and pointers. I want to keep them very much under my own chest there. I think this will be as private as your one. I didn't hear any of the gossip. What did you guys get? What should I expect?
Load of horse shit.
Well, the first one I got was very like classic, and then her eyes rolled back and it got real cryptic and all that, and I understood neither of them.
It was a load of rubbish.
I'll hand over a little cigar for you and say, you might need this though.
Oh,
Why does everyone keep smoking in there?
I'll try the cigar. Yeah. I've been practicing with things like this for a while.
Oh,
No, don't do that.
Oh, sorry. Don't
oh, you smoked
inhale
this one.
cigars. You don't inhale cigars. I have heard that. Hell yeah, I'll head over to the fortune teller. Unlit
Absolutely.
cigar in hand.
So guided
I'm
by
going into battle, and I require your strongest fortunes.
I'm going into hot dog eating. I like pull apart the tent flap and just say knock knock.
You see a kind of an older woman sat in a smallish kind of dark tent, which is lined with of the kind of purple and gold yellow style that the rest of the carnival is, lined with this kind of red rugs. In the middle is quite a low dark wood table with a orb on it, called crystal ball. Yeah. So, welcome. Is this going to be a private visitation? And she winks at Barty.
What
Yes,
does
please.
that mean?
I've got the cigar and everything.
Okay, excellent. Please hand it over, and the ritual can begin.
Oh, okay, sure.
And
I hand over
she
the cigar.
claps her hands, and the flap of the tent closes. Bye.
Ooh.
Hello there, young. You wish to have your read?
Mainly about this hot dog eating contest, but I'll take any extras.
Well, I have seen from Voids been practicing on such event behind worst masters' tents themselves.
Correct, but I can't be sure that you didn't just see me.
There's no direct line of sight, but
True,
enough.
I didn't see you. I was a bit
But why
distracted
do you
there.
want to see? Sure.
Well, I don't know how much to believe of you because my friends have kind of mixed opinions of these reads, but I guess it wouldn't harm to ask. I'm kind of out here, not really knowing exactly what I'm doing. Like I know in theory what I'm doing, but I'm kind of looking for someone. I don't know if you could help.
I was able to find you. Says I am unable to find you.
I'm
The money.
willing to give it a go. Money. I have a little bit of money.
Give me 10,000. Can get this on.
10,000 berries. Okay,
Uh,
that's not too bad.
yes, you hand over the money, and she snatches it from your hand and clears the table. The tents give it this kind of like cozy, kind of warmish feel. The incense is kind of heady smell, but not anything too overpowering where you can't focus on it. You still have your wit. Please draw from the tarot deck. And and she will display some cards in front of you. You roll me 3d100.
Okay. Is there a way to do it private on Albo Radio? I don't know.
I don't know actually. You don't. Oh yeah, if you just click hide roll, you.
Oh, where's that?
If you click on the dice, and then at the bottom of where the dice types are, there's an eye.
Ah, beauty. That is 100.
You got 100.
Then a 79. Then a 37.
Okay.
100. Let's go.
That's the second 100 this campaign.
Yeah. Also got a few ones.
So your hands kind of flutter over the deck, and she slaps it away, and then she draws the card for you, and she sets it down on the table, face up. And it's a picture of it's kind of like a zoomed in picture of a boat. Mostly it's kind of top sail, kind of billowing in the wind. And she says, "Sail, winds of change are coming, whether you wish it or not. Be ready to see the moment fate turns into your favor." And as she goes to draw the second card, her hand twitches and her eyes roll back in her skull. The kind of candle goes out in the room, and the room feels much closer and darker, and the incense kind of swirls and feels cloying in the back of your throat. Hear the noise, a guttural kind of raspy noise come from her throat. "It's the veil, all four of the crew. I see beyond, Rook. That is your name? Secrets kept veiled gnaw at the soul, and when they are revealed can fragment the mind of those around them. She must keep strength, for secrets learned can destroy a person." The candle flicks back on, and back in the light, her eyes roll back into her skull, and she's already smoking the cigar, saying, "It's been a while since I contacted the other side in true form, but one night is unprecedented. Your crew has air of destiny about them."
Okay. I think you've proven yourself enough. I get it.
What? There is fate swirling around you, all downcast in shadow. Lie to yourself, and it shall crush upon the waves, crush upon the rocks like waves. But we all
Much
have
of it
our
is
cross
never
to
revealed.
bear, do we not? No one is truly honest in this world, and I do not keep that against you. Might not be your secret that might destroy your mind, I think. Sight.
Right. Not mine. Then whose?
Cannot say.
You said you contacted the other side. Did they just show you the future, or were you talking to someone there?
I am a conduit. It's difficult. Things that come to pass. I think it is a vision of the future. Who gives me this vision? Voices from the past. History tends to repeat itself.
Well, I can only hope so. If certain futures of those I look up to repeat in me. Thank you.
No worries. Remember, the crew has destiny about it. Do not squander the gift. And she claps her hand. Opens again.
We have a boat now.
Yeah.
You see
Hello.
Rook. You see Rook exit.
None of us see you.
Yeah,
You walk,
none of
none
us
of
are
us
here.
are in the tent.
Where did you
Max.
guys go?
But you,
We
you,
would.
you may,
we
you may
went.
suddenly hear a big explosion,
Uh,
like a
uh,
gunshot.
I give back the cigar that me and the fortune teller are sharing. Sorry, I need to go find my friends. Thank you.
Yeah, so we would like to go to the edge of the festival and blast a tree with the
We were
smoking
just,
barrel of the gun.
we were just using the new gun.
Oh, you described it to them.
while we were
Okay.
waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. So how long were you waiting for before you blew it out?
Zero.
Yeah, like no time at all. At the moment you guys moved, Barty was like, "Should we go try this gun out?" We went, "Yes."
Okay. How much damage did you do to the tree?
We don't know
I don't know.
how much damage it does.
We didn't get that far.
So you hear a very loud explosion, Rook, and you immediately know that it's shenanigans that is beholden to your crew.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me get up.
Oh shit! It's an artifact. Whoa.
All items are called artifacts.
I mean, oh, never mind then.
Actually, that's not even true. My database is called item artifacts. Okay, so you shot the gun at gun at the thing. Okay, Dave, you've got a pistol, haven't you? It does pistol damage.
2d6.
2d6. You shot the thing, so it did 2d6 damage. And then, how long did you wait before you blew out the barrel?
Oh wait. I don't know.
Like, yeah,
What?
a few seconds.
Yeah, let's say a few seconds, like a regular amount you would expect.
Okay, so let's say like you waited 15, 20 seconds.
Okay.
So have you described how the gun works?
I have not. I just shot it at a tree.
Okay. Do you want to describe? Do you want to? Well, I mean, it detonates. Do you want to describe what happens, and then I can give you the information about the damage?
So you said 15 seconds.
Well, let's say
Oh my
20.
god.
So let's say 4x.
Oh god, the math. Where do you?
What is this
So
weapon?
the cousin is so 20d6.
No.
Holy what?
What? X equals 2. Max, why did you put so much math in here?
It sounds like an equation.
Give me the maths. I like math.
There's
So let's say you were in 4 rounds.
Solve for X.
X equals 2 times the number of rounds it stayed unexploded.
Oh. Okay.
So it's 8d6.
8. Sweet. And that's in addition to the original shot.
Well, the original shot would have been done like 4 rounds before. So yeah, total technically, yeah, but not in the same round.
Cool. So 2d6 followed by 8d6 later. As
It's like a delayed explosion.
I don't even have enough d6s for this. Let me pull up. Okay, so let's see. That is 25 damage.
Did you get any
on top of the original?
Did you get any 6s
I
or
did.
1s?
I got a lot of 1s and 2 6s.
The 1s will count out double out the 6s.
So just 25 damage to the tree.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's good.
Yeah. So do you want to describe what that looks like?
Yeah. From the smoking barrel, a project like a slow motion moment as this rather large projectile that's just got flames coming off of it, cinders and smoke mixing as the round slams into the tree. At first, it's a small crack, kind of just breaks it a bit open. The round burrows it's inside, and I want to imagine it's like this whole section of the tree that got hit has kind of like cinders on it, as if it were burning that are pulsating. It's going like boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
boom. And as I blow the smoke out, small veins of flame just break through the entire tree, and then a single moment goes shattering into a billion pieces. Just flame, cinder, everything flying in every direction as Barty ducks to the ground, shouts, "Oh shit!"
A loud explosion cracks off into the night, which is a deafening sound. Light explodes out from the tree, which is kind of like a thick oak tree. The shot wasn't dead center; it was kind of off to the side, and as you can see, there is a kind of off the explosion. There's kind of an arcing, burning hole in the side of the tree. The tree, now overweight on the top hand side, is gonna break at the weak point of the explosion and start tumbling and falling down towards the street. It doesn't look like it's going towards the carnival, but it's definitely going to hit the street in the middle, crash onto the floor.
I would like to immediately start running into the woods because I know the cop is going to come here any second.
I will follow him.
I don't think there's a woods near. I think these are just kind of like, you know, tree lined square in the middle of town.
I run back to the fortune teller tent.
Yeah,
Bump
you
into Rook.
you well, I mean, what are you all doing? Because I mean, like, this is definitely drawing attention, and as you suspect, this is probably going to draw the attention of the Navy.
I am going to just like try and disappear into the carnival as well.
Okay.
We're going.
I'm going to give you.
Hide!
You hear the sounds of shock and scream as the tree collapses to the floor from the carnival and the carnival goers. Can't believe it! Oh my god, a fucking tree! That's crazy! What happened? Oh, my mommy! As kids start screaming, there's panic in the air. And as you can see, Inspector Pasty kind of arms moving through the crowd, is kind of rotund belly, kind of like pushing people aside. Move aside quickly. No reason to panic. As he screams above some of the screams of the crowd to move towards the tree. Can you give me a rogue check with advantage, Barty? Eli, you said you wanted to go in with the crowd as well, so you can get a rogue check with advantage. What is Rook and Pan doing at this point?
I think as soon as Barty says run or hide, Rook is instantly with that plan, and we'll kind of just, I think, actually probably go back into the fortune teller's tent. Sorry, I'm just 1 second. I won't be long.
I heard an explosion. What was that?
I think that was fate turning to our favor.
Oh no, I rolled real bad. I got a 5.
Oh wow.
How does advantage work again?
You are getting level 2 advantage here, so you get to reroll both dice essentially.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying that you might not roll.
I got a 7.
Okay, well that's
9
not
or
better.
3, so 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and run and hide.
Okay,
somewhere
yeah,
too.
you can get advantage as well.
Oh
my god. Roll fucking terrible.
I know, and I went into the fortune teller tent as well.
Wait, what did you roll, Barty?
Oh no, I lost my
7.
dice. It's gone. Oh, there.
The big old 7.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 26.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
I rolled a 4 on my first roll, and then I rolled a 12, an 8, and then rolled the 8 again, and because it's a D8.
You don't add them. Oh, I see. So 12 plus the 8 plus
So
another roll.
I had
Right.
a D12 and a D8.
Yeah.
On it, I got 12 and 8.
Yeah.
And I rolled the 8 again to get 6.
Yeah, that's fucking great, to be fair.
No, not 26, 24.
You disappear into the.
Wait, no, it's 26. I can't remember.
You disappear into the crowd, and then the shot kind of like suddenly pans to Pan in the kind of the hot dog
That's
cooking
fun.
zone, dressed as
Eating
just
hot
a chef,
dog.
just dressed as a chef. No one would ever know he wasn't there. And the last one is Rook.
Do you want to roll? I'm diving back in the fortune teller's tent, which is also
Oh,
where
yeah.
Barty is.
Sorry, what was the number of the roll?
Was it Rogue?
Yeah, Rogue.
Let's go. I'm good at that. Might not be as good if Barty has chosen the same hiding space.
Get under the table.
Oh, that's a natural one for 8.
Okay.
Oof. That's still more.
Yeah, that is still more.
I got a 7 on the D8.
So Pan appears to have always been in the kind of kitchen as he usually is. Eli, wait, what did Eli get?
9.
Oh, you guys were like shit. So Eli seems to kind of dip into the crowd, smoking a cigar, puts his kind of collar up, and kind of walks through the crowd, and Scott's like gruffly going, "Oh no, the tree!" Try and blend in. Brooke dives back into the tent, and then picks up the cigar, and then kind of closes the flap. And as Barty tries to jump in and follow him, he feels fingers go around the back of his cuff and grab him by the scruff of his neck as he rolled a 7 also. Goes, "You seem to be going somewhere very fast, don't you? Do you know anything about this tree business? There seems to be a burning wreckage at the side of the street, and you've been causing nothing but trouble this entire evening."
He's just holding this
I
big
have no
fucking
idea
gun.
what's going on. I'm just here for the shits.
You still holding the gun?
I am still holding the gun.
You're currently holding a literal smoking gun.
It's actually always smoking.
Oh, and
This proves nothing.
Oh, and I meant to believe that, even if it wasn't. You're coming in with me, boy. And he starts to get his handcuffs out to put you in irons.
No, sir, I'll have you know I'm probably older than you.
What? And so you're senile and then forgot to for the second time this evening, not to shoot into a crowd of people destroying property that doesn't own to you, and it's owned by the city of Malden.
Technically, the other one wasn't me. Or this one wasn't me either.
Oh, and now you're calling me a liar.
Aye, that's right. A liar and a shitty cop.
Oh, first of all, I'm a Navy officer, and you'll treat me with the respect my office deserves. Second of all, there's no way you're getting out of this, boy. To the Navy base with you so you can be shackled up for this evening in the trunk.
I'm gonna try to headbutt him and run away.
Okay, you can make an attack if you would like.
If I'm going for a headbutt, what would I roll? I'm not trying to like kill him.
If you want to
I just
roll
want to
your,
like distract him.
you could probably roll your mole stats and hit in that way. Let me go.
It's just my like a part of my metal forehead.
Yeah, bonk. So you're kind of like, he's got one of his hands on your forearm. You're kind of facing each other in this kind of close shouting match as kind of the screaming's happening. He's a little bit shorter than you, but a little bit fatter than you. Kind of his uniform is disheveled and kind of dirty. His beard's pretty unkempt, that kind of thing.
Nasty. I got a 17.
Right. Okay. Well, he's wearing kind of standard Navy gear, so that is medium armor. Let's see. He takes 14 damage to the head.
Holy moly.
As you kind of like, using your additional height and your metal kind of like kind of forehead, which kind of goes into the kind of like robotic eye. You've
Oof.
got kind of like lightly jump up as he's got your the forearm kind of grabbed into your hand, and use that momentum to come down. Just as you can kind of feel your own brain rocked, as you can hear this incredible like metal on flesh sound, and he collapses into a heap.
Hearing this, I'm gonna just like peek out the bottom of the fortune teller's tent and try to like bring the body in.
Grab the legs, kid.
I,
I want to. Yeah, let's drag him in before anybody sees.
I'm absolutely not helping with this. Okay, just
I just think of it as another customer. I'll try and get out another 10,000 berries.
she
Read their fortune when they come round.
reading their fortune would cost 10,000 berries. Harboring a knocked out Navy official is going to cost 20 total.
Oh, Barty. Oh, Barty's gone.
Well, no, I'm here. I'm still.
Barty,
I'm
do you have any money, Captain?
No,
Oh.
I spent everything to punch the other guy.
Do we have money? I don't know how much money I have. I know I have minus 10,000 berries.
I have 0 in my pocket. Look, we'll come back with the money. Let's just look. We're not gonna do anything. We'll just put the guy up on the chair, and then when he comes to, he'll think he was getting a reading all along. Maybe he'll think it was a dream.
Maybe we could put him on the dunk tank chair.
No, because he could like fall in and drown, and then I would feel bad.
Just
This is your mess, Barty.
you. Okay, we've got
Well,
an
yes.
IOU of 20,000 berries, and remember, we're staying in the same house.
Exactly.
What?
Perfect. Yeah, we'll be back. Don't worry. We'll be back. We are.
Well, it doesn't matter if
People of
you're
our
back. We're both staying in the same house. I'll find you later, and I'm Dizzy likes to break legs.
Don't worry.
That's-
You won't need to find us, for we shall find you with
That sounds
20,000
fair.
berries. Now, please look
So
after
remember,
this.
Rook. She puts her hand on your shoulder. I can see where you are at all times, and she pats the crystal ball.
Okay, okay. Now, that's enough of that. Let's get out of here before the guy wakes up.
All right,
Be back soon.
You leave him kind of like half unconscious, propped up in the chair, stars going around his head, as he's got like a little bit of blood and definite bruising and like a swollen eye coming in one side of his head, as the kind of panic is kind of like settling a little bit, and you can see.
I'm gonna have to head off for a minute. Thea's just woken up.
No worries.
Pray back.
You can hear Dizzy, the ringmaster, saying, "Well, that was a little bit of excitement, wasn't it, crowd? I mean, sometimes we don't know what we're gonna get. Fireworks? Who expected this? Not us, certainly."
Didn't see everything.
Well, Dizzy.
Yeah.
Dizzy sees all, yeah.
Oh, Dizzy's the fortune teller.
Well, no, Dizzy's not the fortune teller, but Dizzy's the one who gave you the gun, because she's the one runs the merch tent.
Got you.
So she kind of knows what's happened. And she's trying to calm the crowd so that they keep like staying in the carnival and spending money. The crowds are thinned a little bit, but people are kind of staying. A lot of the kids have kind of gone home, essentially. There's a bit more just adults left.
Good. Don't want any of them becoming captain.
That means it's sausage eating time.
Yes.
I appreciate it, kid. That was a good save.
Well, it was a bit of a joint effort, but more importantly, they didn't see my face when they were conscious.
I think you saw mine plenty up close.
I think so. Very close indeed.
Barty, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and then you turn around.
Another one.
And then you turn around, and you see a. Well, you don't really know what kind of Dizzy's like. Dizzy always looks the kind of same, kind of jovial, not necessarily stern, but kind of like serious but jovial kind of woman behind the eyes. But next to her, you see a drunk and furious Alara Pumpkin who's been filled in by thing. What do you think you're playing at, you little shite?
I was just testing out this thing that we won. That's not a crime.
You think shooting a tree down in the middle forest is no town, not forest, is okay? Alara, you know, boys will be boys. I think he's learned his lesson, haven't you, Barty?
Yes.
I'm an
Barty.
old man.
Are you saying you're senile?
But this old dog can learn new tricks. And
Possibly
we shall be
not
changing-
diagnosed.
He's a
changing
bloody
away.
doctor. Now, Alara, please, Barty, remember, you were told earlier by the good Navy officer whom I haven't seen around here. Lucky, God forbid, he
Oh,
comes...
me neither.
What was that?
I haven't seen him either.
You haven't seen him?
No.
No, we just bumped into him briefly.
At the dunk tank?
Well,
And not since at all?
yes. Yes.
Yes, because during this entire event, you were where the lightning hit the tree. You were talking to me in the merchandise tent, weren't you, Bartholomew?
Mm-hmm. So
I don't think so.
So yes, you were, Barty.
Barty,
Wow,
you were in that
indeed.
merch tent, or I'll have you strung up in me house. Alara, I think you've had one or two too many, but I like her enthusiasm nonetheless.
I get it, and I'm gonna wink like really obviously.
Yes.
With your bad
Now,
eye, and nobody sees it.
Can you wipe that blood off of the metal part of your face so that you can stop bleeding and we can get along with our evening nice and quietly?
You got a napkin or something?
Find one. And she turns around and walks away. And then Alara goes, and another thing, when I'm... And then her hand grabs her and she gets pulled away as well.
That's so
At
strange.
this
to
point,
see how,
I'll
like,
walk into it as they like walk. Are you in the or just out of the?
Whoa,
we're
what
on-
was that about?
We're on the sausage eating contest. They're just trying to cover your back. They're working for us.
Oh.
But I must say, Lara's
see. That's
really letting loose. It's good to see.
That's very nice of them. It's good to have your back covered.
Absolutely. Now, let's get it covered in hot dog juice.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't really
What?
work. Let's eat some sausages.
Is that what you've been doing?
No. Also here, I get out like this kind of handkerchief out my sleeve, and I'll proffer it over.
Oh, much appreciated. I'll wipe all the blood and just like hand that back. This really bloody handkerchief.
You can keep that one.
Oh, much appreciated, lad.
In a bit of time, it will match the coat.
It's not dead yet.
You move over to the hot dog eating competition tent, which is this kind of wide two-pronged tent. It's got these kind of long benches in it. And then kind of in the background of that, you can see these kind of like blue flashing lights and some fire crews putting out the fire that is now the smoldering wreck of the tree. They appear to be some, Navy officers who are kind of doubling up at the fire.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I gotta say, this gun is something special.
Yes, it's very good against trees. Now, come on.
Alright.
I want to know.
I love that whole
works.
interaction. You had the gun on you.
I want to know if it only works.
This smoking gun.
If you blow it out, or if you shoot and then someone else blows it out, does it still work?
You wanna blow it for me?
I mean, if you shoot it,
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like we shouldn't do it now.
Stop with all of these phallic what do you call it? Innuendos. Let's go eat some sausages. All these phallic innuendos. Let's go put some sausages down our gullet.
kind of Batman 80s Batman spinning car. And you are in the hot dog tent with a kind of a few other people. There probably would have been more, but the event is now a bit quieter.
Now, important question: is the hot dog tent shaped like a hot dog?
No,
No,
but
hot dog
the
tent.
but the desk in which the person is well, the worst master is behind is hot dog shaped.
Incredible.
Um,
Absolutely.
and they're wearing a big kind of hot dog hat as well. So it's a kind of short, rotund person in a hot dog hat with like the bun on either side, and it's got like the ketchup and the mustard on it. And you see.
I'll just look at him and say, "Is this for the hot dogs?"
Wait, hold on a sec. I need to hold on a sec.
Yes, it
You should check
is for the hot dogs. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it
Yes,
is
that's
for the
the
hot
manager.
dogs. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Yes. I am Darius Worst, and this is my hot dog eating competition.
Wow.
Wow,
Well,
yes, it's incredible, yeah.
Are you competing?
In competing, no, I have to give you a chance.
Yeah, I would
And he
hate
pats
to
his-
go up
pats his
against the
belly.
worst master.
No, I am the verse master. I am here to give these delectable hot dogs to you in this event. As you can see, we have several piled up in front of the stations. If you would like to take your seats, it is 10,000 berries for one tie. So there's 4 of you, yes? Although one of you has been helping in the kitchens, so I guess I can't take them away from me, the hot dogs. So your friend Pan can go free, but 30,000 berries for you.
Oh my indeed. I think I have
Can
that
I-
much.
can I l-
No.
Yeah, I want to lean into the group to like huddle with everyone. It's like, have we got the money for this?
I think we have. I think we had a
We
100,000.
found we found quite a lot on the last boat, I believe.
I know Pan's definitely got the number somewhere.
I never wrote down
Let's-
exactly how much.
Let's assume Pan has got us.
Yeah, charge the kid. I mean,
I
Pan, not me.
Ah,
I think he's
okay.
older than you.
Happy to.
Pan does
Yeah.
have the money, but I can't not talk in this voice, otherwise I'm going to lose it. So
That's fine. I shall charge you back later. Please.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Take a seat. Yeah, it's kind of Dr. Nick.
Hello, everybody.
so you sit down in front of these places, and each one has a stack of hot dogs piled really high. There's the 3 of you. Pan's there, but Joe's got to dip out this evening because Theo's unwell.
Oh,
And there are a couple of other contestants as well. Darius Worst says,
So, just to inform you how it goes, first prize will get 2 prize tickets. Yes, very good, very generous. You also leave this tent very fulfilled. Second prize also leaves tent very fulfilled. But you get 1 prize ticket, okay? Everybody understands the ticketing system, yes?
I think so.
Can
How
I,
More
can
than
I
we
sit,
know.
can I sit
Wait,
opposite
no.
Rook and just kind of give him like not evil eyes, but you know, like
copy his
try and
technique.
psych him out.
sexy eyes.
Sexy eyes.
You
Don't break
you
eye
give him-
contact while eating
Very
a hot dog.
seductively.
Yeah, Eli sits down in front of you and gives you Nala from Lion King eyes.
Wow, that's a big hot dog to start with.
There's the competition is you have to eat as many hot dogs as possible. But some of the hot dogs we have made with our special spicy sauce. So about 1 in 5 hot dogs is going to blow your shit. So, but if we see any signs that this hot dog is the one you are eating, you have to hide this from us. And if we notice you are eating spicy hot dog, you are out of competition. Yes?
Wait, what? So the spicy one is harder, but
Oh, the straight face.
Yes,
oh,
yes.
I see. You can't show it.
What's his
Do not
word?
show
Poker
weakness.
face?
Yeah. Well, that's the name of our game with our new boat. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, essentially, you'll start at a DC toughness check of DC 6. And each round the DC will increase by 2. So you'll eat a hot dog each round. 20% of the hot dogs are incredibly spicy. If you land on an incredibly spicy hot dog, you have to roll a kind of deception check, essentially, like a parlay or a rogue check. Versus
Angel West's savvy eye, and if you are unable to pass the parlay check or rogue check, depending on what you do, then he'll notice and you'll be kicked from the competition.
Okay.
How
Let's go.
far away is he from us?
Oh, he is everywhere. He's a very big man. But he will be walking around the room, hands folded behind back, pushing out his rather large stomach. Okay, everybody ready?
As I'll ever be.
Wow, we have some hot dog fighting talk over here.
Things will be heating up with these hot dogs. I put a little bib on.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Eat the hot dog. And you will eat the hot dog. So, can you roll me a toughness check? You are looking for a DC of 6. And I'm going
Can I? Right before we begin, I'm gonna take my captain's hat off, and I'm gonna put it on the table in front of us, and I'm gonna give a nod of respect to all of my crewmates.
It's symbolic.
In the end, I'll be happy if any of us win and we become captain. But if one of these other people win and they become captain of us, then I think we need to throw out those rules.
They're not part
They're not
of the
in
game,
it.
Luke.
Oh, good.
This is a private event.
Oh, perfect. I was very worried.
You see one person run out of the tent crying, being like, "Oh, I thought I was going to be captain." And then Darius West will be,
"Oh, we have one lever already."
Get out while you still have your life. I eat a hot dog. I get a 5.
Oh no!
Did you get a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, you eat the hot dog and it hits another hot dog that's kind of like in your esophageal tract, and it just comes right back up full shape.
I finally throw up.
Oh, there was lots of fighting talk in this corner from this man, and he seems to have gone early. Very unlucky.
Redo. I'm much. I don't feel as full now.
Well, I mean, if you pay another 10,000, then I will happily let you back into the competition from round 1, as we have not even started, basically.
I don't know. We need to pay that old woman. But I do want the captaincy. It's fine. She said, my fortunes will become my favor, and I'm willing to go with that. I'll bow out.
What?
Oh.
He is gone. It looks like not only tears of vomit, but the disappointment in himself.
Actually, to be fair, how much? Like, I don't know how much money we have. Do we have enough that we would still be able to pay fortune
I have
teller?
absolutely no idea how much money. I don't think we can afford her.
I think we had 100,000 last time.
Then we've already spent it all.
Yeah, I think we're in massive deficit already.
This would have been 90,000 just for us three to enter.
No, it was 10,000 each.
Oh, I thought it was 30.
No, it's 10.
Oh, okay. So what? That's 30. Fortune teller each, another
20.
40. So that's
Oh
7.
no, that was only your fortune teller because we paid. Last week.
You guys get it for free? You paid in sexual favors.
That's my wife talking about. No.
That's worrying. Okay, well, if there's a bit more money, yeah, I'll buy in again. I'll buy in again. That was just a practice
I
round.
think what? So it was. Did we promise 20,000 for looking after the
We
body
did.
slash?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're at 60. I think we spent 60,000 so far today.
And what you had
Not
100.
including that 20,000.
So I think we've got 40 left.
I'll take 10 of that and slam it down on the table.
So I think we got 30 left.
That goes straight into his buckling waistcoat. As he goes,
Oh, back in he is. Excellent. Everybody agrees that was a practice round.
and people like shaking their heads, eating hot dogs.
Good.
I'm pointing at
He's
them.
back in.
We've all had the practice round. Everyone's had it now.
I mean, for what it's worth, I got a 16 on that one.
Yeah, that one
You
goes
devoured
straight in. Wait, I need to as well.
Wait. Is crit on the little dice or the big dice?
Little dice.
You critted the hot dog.
Oh, I did crit the hot dog. Then, oh my god, another 5. So it was a 16 plus 5, 21. It comes out the other side.
Wow, I have literally never seen that before. A party trick for the ages.
Can I add that hot dog to somebody else's pile?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can, sure. Well, you'll have to do it subtly, but you could try.
No, I'm not a subtle man, and I am not a cheater.
Fair enough. Eli, what did you get?
Sure.
For the second one.
No, for the first one.
8.
8. Yep, you pass. So you each get through the first round. Well, that's not even true. 2 of you get through the first round, and Rook bows out the first round but comes back in.
I get youngest child privileges.
None of those hot dogs seemed especially spicy to any of you.
I don't know. It was pretty. It was burning quite a lot. might have been the stomach acid.
Okay, round 2. The DC for this is 8, and I'm going to roll for you to see whether or not you get any spicy hot dogs. So Eli, Rook, Barty.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
Nice.
I got a 12.
Barty?
I got. It's enough. It's 8 plus 13.
Cool.
Nice.
You each now kind of getting more into the swing of things, kind of shove the hot dog down your throat, able to kind of chew it a little bit and get it down there. You notice on the table there is like ketchup, mayo, mustard, vomit, pickles, kind of anything kind of like liquidy to kind of help it go down.
A hot dog that has passed through an entire bowel.
Yeah. It's you can't tell if the stink is from the hot dog or the coat, but there is definitely something funky going on there.
It's a pocket hot dog from now on.
Remember, if you need any liquid assistance, we obviously have some condiments. My personal favorite is the sour cream.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think I'll try that for the next one.
I'll try it. I'll try to. Oh no, I'll try to catch up.
Okay. The next
mustard.
You each have to get a toughness check of 10 now, and I'm going to roll Eli to see whether or not you get the spicy one.
Is there advantage for the condiments?
No, that's just for flavor.
Help with the spice.
Hey,
quite literally for
11.
flavor.
Ooh.
I got a 12.
Okay, you're not gonna love that. So who got 11? Sorry.
Me.
Okay, Eli, Rook, Barty.
I got 15 with a crit for another 17.
Rook, what did you get?
12.
12. Rook, you put the sausage in your mouth as you're kind of getting into the swing of things. You start chewing it, and suddenly, at the kind of like the sides and the top of your tongue, immediately burst into flame.
Oh no!
I need you to roll a kind of parlay check. It's going to be a deception-based parlay check.
Can I try and see if he try and determine if he is like eating a hot sausage
well, before he eats it, as it's or the same like,
as he's eating it? I can find it kind of for both of them.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Would you like to roll me a savvy check then?
I'm just crying because these hot dogs are so good.
Yeah, I made them myself.
Oh, that's a
9.
5.
A 9.
9.
Annoying.
Do we get any? Do we get any bonus from the heat from? Oh no! We had no chili powder, so we've had no spice up until this point.
Not
Because
until recently.
what I essentially want to do, and I don't know if this will work, so this is down to you, but use my crew skill Sharp Eye to try and reduce the damage from the heat.
Oh, interesting. So what does Sharp Eye say? It's reduce the damage.
It's reduce the damage from an attack combo directed towards your crewmate within sight or sound range by XD6. X is the number of conscious crewmates.
How would you like to do that? I would allow you to do that, and I will give advantage to Rook on this roll.
I think so. It'd be more like I would be like, "Oh, this mustard is really nice," and try and get the attention of him by complimenting his condiments.
Okay, so you're trying to distract him rather than kick and cause Rook pain in a different area or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, cool. So I will give Rook a 1 dice advantage. So what's 1 dice advantage?
Is that the D12?
Yeah, I think it's the biggest dice it starts at re-rolling again. So you can re-roll the D12 if you.
Okay, well we had a 2 on the D4, plus a 5 for a 7. Not great.
Not great, but good enough because you're trying to defend against the person, and he rolled a 6.
Hell yeah.
Lucky enough, so he was quite a low roll.
Yeah, it's a very good mustard from my home. I make it myself. Very good. It's whole grain, so you're gonna get the texture of the.
And as he kind of going into it, he's getting a little bit distracted, and is unable to see kind of the redness swell up in your face and the watery eyes.
I vomit again.
Oh, is that you bowing out a second time?
No, it was a spit take.
Okay.
Freeing up some mouth real estate.
You see one person on another table bowing out as that was too many hot dogs for them. And it is you 3 against about 4 other people still.
4 other people,
We're
Jesus.
still outnumbered. I don't know, fellas. I feel like you might have to go on without me.
You got this, kid. Don't you give up now.
Oh, my mouth, it's on fire.
It's
Maybe another hot dog
Thing
will
you're
help.
doing. How fast you're eating.
I down another hot dog and take a sour cream chaser.
Yeah, that'll cool it, to be fair. Okay, so the toughness check you're looking for is a DC 12.
Ooh, it's gonna need to be lucky. We're not.
Oh,
Oh.
11.
I got it. I'm
Nice.
good. I got 13. Oh my god, I'm nail. Actually, that's a crit again.
Wow,
The
nice.
13.
You're nailing these
Oh,
sausages, yeah.
Oh,
I
is there
got
a way
crit
for me
into
to
a crit.
explode twice? Can I do that? I think
Yeah.
Oh, it's only exploding once, right?
Oh, wait.
It is,
The
unless you
D8 was a crit.
unless,
Wait,
There
unless-
is there is a Dom thing that allows you to crit more than once. I
Oh,
don't have
No,
it.
no.
you know who has
But I got a
that?
19.
Pan has that.
Ah,
You got a 19?
I got a 19.
I got 16 because I crit on my D8, luckily.
Oh, nice. Well done. So
Otherwise, I
Eli,
would have been 11.
Eli and Barty make it through, and I've got to roll to see whether or not any of the 3 of you get 5. So Eli doesn't get it. 4. Rip doesn't get it. Artie 31. Artie doesn't get it either. No.
I rolled a
Spicy-
2 on the D12, and then I got 2 4s on the D4, but it's only 10.
That is not enough. You can describe to me how you bow out of this competition.
I think with like half the hot dog like half in their mouth, they put a hand up on the kind of clutching at Barty's coat, not caring about how horrible it is, and one hand on Eli, and looking up with these like tear-filled big eyes, just and shakes their head.
Is it sausage still in mouth?
Yeah, half out.
Oh,
It looks like this man is struggling to breathe.
I like pull it
it's
out
gonna
like
be
rope.
okay, kid. It's gonna be okay.
Your face is turning blue.
Another practice round.
You're a bit far into the competition now, unfortunately.
I just fall off my stool.
Yeah, legs in the air, sausages tumbling out of your mouth.
Well, it was a very good attempt, but we still have 4 people left in the competition.
As 2 other people bow out, one due to the heat and one due to the amount of sausages.
Volume
Brutal.
of sauce.
This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th hot dog that you shall be eating. Everybody ready? Steady. DC 14 toughness check.
Oh boy.
No. Oh, 17. Oh.
Damn.
There you go. Oh.
I have failed. I am
Oh,
angry.
gobble that dog down.
Rook, you.
Gobble that
Rook.
dog.
Eli, I rolled an exact 20 on the D100, which means you've got one of the fire hot dogs.
Or maybe not. Maybe not then.
Barty,
Is it?
you said you. What did you
I
get?
failed.
What did you
I
get?
got a 4.
You got a 4. Do you want to describe to me how you bow out of this competition?
I think I've been critting so hard. Like I've been nailing every single one after another. And when I see Rook fail, I think I feel a bit guilty, so I'm just gonna like take a little bite of the hot dog looking at Eli. I'll give a little nod and I'll say, I think I'm full. And yeah.
As I'm chowing down on this hot dog.
If
Hot
I
dog.
see, would I be able to see that Eli has a hot one?
You give me a savvy check, and Eli give me a rogue check. Not rogue check, a parlay check about
They're both the same.
deception.
I can increase the roll
9.
if
Have
I
we
do
been
know
rolling
it.
a lot of 9s?
Yeah.
What is it?
I can give you more
D12 and
Dawn, but that's about it.
savvy, is it?
Savvy check, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I could have maybe a medical
14.
thing.
I got 14.
Oh yeah, so you notice. Sorry, I'm trying to respond to Joe so that you can.
Oh, good. I will kind of put a hand on the table, pull myself up, and like latch onto Eli's what's it called? Like jacket collar, and just kind of put my body weight on it and just look into their face and say, "Look, tears of victory. Don't show the pain. You've got this. You've got this, Captain. Don't let that random person be a captain, please." And
The words captain, I'll go like wide-eyed.
and I'll use Inspire Greatness as I can upgrade your. Well, it's a tackle defense die to any roll from a crewmate.
I'll allow you to use it in this context for sure.
So you can,
You're defending the captaincy.
yeah, exactly. Our livelihood. So you can roll the D12 plus 1 up from whatever your
Ooh, and a D6.
parlay is.
In that case, 9. Oh, but this explodes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Hey,
Nope. Come on.
10.
10.
Beautiful. So
Sounds pretty good.
so you got a 10 total on your parlay. This is against the savvy check of first. Where? Oh my god.
He's all eyes.
He is unfortunately all eyes. He rolls
No.
a 1 and a 12.
Oof.
He looks over in your at your end of the table as Barty kind of politely bows out, puts his hand up, and says, "I've eaten enough hot dogs," and it's in a very kind of modest fashion. And then his eyes pan to Rook, and Rook kind of giving Eli kind of really important speech about success and victory and captaincy, and then Eli's eyes bulge in such a fashion, his chest puffs out, and as he breathes out of his nose in pride, flames just come out of his nose.
Damn the smoke.
Yeah.
It burns my goatee.
Yeah, like one breath out, smoke, one breath out, fire. Just
Oh, it looks like we have found one of the fiery hot dogs over here. Mr. Eli, you have been found out in this case, and you will have to be knocked out of the competition.
But that is Eli and Barty out in the same round, and there's only one person left, and you turn around and look down at the end of the table, and you see the owner of the Pin Boys, the Pin Shop Boys, Jory Pickett, eating another hot dog.
He could do it all.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to start chanting to see how many you can eat.
Click it. He go well. I've been rolling for him, so let's see how far he goes. So he's got a toughness of. He's just been rolling a D12 and a D6. He's just been rolling really well. So this is now DC 16. 11 plus 4. Oh, it's 15. He can't do it. That's so unlucky. As you start chanting his name, and the pressure builds up in him, and he can't do it. He can perform, but he does win the final prize of.
Look, we have a winner over here, the last person. This similarly round fellow as to myself, a kindred spirit it seems. Congratulations, you have won 2 tickets, and you have left here very fulfilled, I imagine.
Do we, if we both failed at the same time, do we get 1 ticket at least?
Well, actually, 3 people dipped out in this round, and it would be remiss of me not to give a ticket to each and every one of you, I believe. It is my purview as the worst master. I can create my own rules. So here you go.
And he tucks a ticket into one of your pockets, and then one to the random third guy.
Much appreciated. You are a scholar, a gentleman, and a chef.
Yes. Okay.
That's such a fucking funny NPC. Okay.
Okay.
He goes,
Congratulations, I suppose. Did you enjoy the hot dogs, though?
None whatsoever.
Oh,
I thought they were delicious.
well, that is excellent news and has left me on a much higher note. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the beer cellar. Ha ha!
See you there. Should we ask this pin seller to be our captain? Like it wasn't really the rules, but I'm kind of feeling it.
He is a master swordsman, and he has a vast pin collection. He is better than all of us.
Do you think he would take the role?
Should we ask?
Excuse me, sir.
Nah, yeah, I feel like he was part of this.
Oh!
what? He kind of swallows a huge amount of sausages down, like trying to really push it down. Hello, good to see you again. haven't seen you, but your fellow friends, I assume. I've seen them before.
Yes, I've heard a lot about you. Impressive work. Do you want to be captain of our boat?
Of boats? Yes,
Yes.
of course. It's a
Sails on the
lifelong-
water.
Water.
You know what a boat is, right?
Oh, no, I mean, I've got lots of pins of boats. I never set foot on one, but if you really want me to be your captain, how can I refuse an offer like that?
Well, as captain, you'd have to provide us with a good amount of pins. We'll take our pay in pins.
Because you voted me captain, therefore you. Surely it's I get a percentage of your earnings, right? So you have to go out and earn loot and booty, and then you bring it back to me, and I get a cut of your percentages.
Is that
So-
what happens with the captain? Barty, you were really out
Wait,
of
I
pocket.
didn't get any cuts.
I didn't know that was what the captain did. I would have tried harder with the hot dogs.
Well,
Ah.
that's what it would be like under my captain's very least.
How did you eat so many hot dogs?
Oh, I don't make much money on the pin shop store. So anytime I get
Surprised
an
me.
opportunity to eat as much as I can.
I see.
No,
I want to insight it.
nobody. Yeah, go for it. No.
What roll is
Give me a
that?
savvy check.
A 9.
Yeah, he seems pretty on the level.
Does he seems like somebody who has eaten the amount of hot dogs he has eaten.
He seems like it,
Okay.
as far as you're aware.
Can't get him done for cheating. Well, he agreed to it, and I don't know now. I'm having
So what
second
you're
thoughts.
saying is he is a pirate captain.
Well, I don't know. He sounds quite tyrannical.
Wait, you're pirates?
We have to pay him. Not yet.
Oh,
Pre-pirates.
are you anybody I should know about already?
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have a pin yet.
Oh,
What?
you're looking to get on the board, are you?
What connections do you have with those that create such pins?
The creator,
Pirates of the Coast
Pirates of-
Limited.
Pirates of the Coast Limited, being
Yes.
LTD. Well, I mean, I get my stock from third-party sellers, so and from my own personal PC is but so I don't have too much contact with them. But on forums, we send letters and such to each other. I can get in contact with them if you need, on the harsh. He's trying to, like, you can clearly tell he's trying to, like, act really cool and
Big himself
like,
up. Yeah.
big himself
he
up.
Doesn't have anything.
I've been in contact with David Flinster. Do you know who that
my
is?
dad works at Pirates of the Coast.
My dad doesn't work at Pirates of the Coast, but I've talked with people who do, and yeah, I mean, I can get a word in if you really need.
I've got. I'll kind of say, give me just one moment with the crew.
Anything for
and
you,
I'll-
cabin boy.
Oh no, I don't like that. I'll turn back and say, this could work in our favor. We could bring him as captain, and well, I've got a mutiny. I need to tick off mutiny, and it didn't feel right with you, Barty, my captain.
If he's agreed to it and he's
I
not,
appreciate you.
We could
we
literally
could mutiny right now.
yeah, there's nothing stopping us now.
Well, I was thinking maybe like 10 minutes into our first sail, and he like walk the plank kind of style. Or
Well,
put him on an
think-
island with one bullet. That classic stuff.
He doesn't know which boat is ours. So if we just walk away, he's not gonna be able to find us.
Well, actually, it'd be a good mutiny to tell him a different ship.
Ooh.
And yeah, did you see any other ships?
Oh, there was many carnival ships. With some of Alara's ships. Not really two parties that we really want to be. I wonder if the Navy have a ship. That might be funny. If
Wait,
old,
what was the ship we came on?
we came on
Pumpkin patch.
we came on the pumpkin patch, and we were leaving on The better
Yeah,
one.
why don't we say it was the pumpkin patch?
There we go. They need security, I'm sure. This guy knows his way around a sword.
Indeed.
There we go. Captain of the Pumpkin Patch. Ilara won't remember. Ilara's having a good time.
You turn around and you see this kind of like this bespectacled larger kid with a kind of katana on his back, being like, Captain Plickett, Captain Plickett, Captain Jory Plickett of the Plickett Pirates.
Well, you're in luck with the your.
I can't wait until I get to see my own Jory Roger.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it's actually parked just along the way, past. I don't know if you know the Ilara Pumpkin's Manor house.
The one that sits on top of the hill. Yes, I've seen from my apartment.
Oh, you've got an apartment. Wow.
Above the shop.
Well, we are setting sail in the morning. Crack of dawn.
Tomorrow morning? Oh, I need to get a good rest in. You need me at my best, obviously.
Absolutely. And I think your first mission will be just to undo, raise the anchor, put down the rigging, and just have it all ready to go. And then we shall meet you after we've dealt with a few things. And once you've done that, then you could be captain.
It's not so sudden, but yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll do the best for you if you are loyal to me and the Picket Pirates. I'll have to come up with a Jolly Roger.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. It's called the Pumpkin Patch now, but you can change that
The boat
to.
is called the Pumpkin Patch now. Very, very weird name, but I like
Well,
it.
the Pumpkin Patch, yes.
It's called the Pumpkin Patch now. Yes.
Close enough. Yeah, you'll want to find that one, but you can rename it just with some paint or something.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll be fine to paint
It's
over that name.
unlucky to rename a ship. Very unlucky to name a ship yourself at all. No. The Pumpkin Patch, yes, now. I will keep it forever.
Perfect. Well,
No,
we'll
that's not the
see you
name.
in the morning.
It's the Pumpkin Patch Yes Now.
What? I've got.
It's not
No.
now forever.
Oh, you're so right. I'm confused already. It's the excitement of it's already got to me.
That's understandable. It's understandable.
Thank you, Scobby boy. If acts like this will make you first mate in no time. 2 to 3 years at most.
Now, obviously, Captain, I'm sure you've been captain of many boats, and you know just how stressful and how much energy it takes. You really do need a good night's sleep. Perhaps you should head off to bed now, and well, we could always cash in those tickets of yours, and if there's any winnings, we could bring them with us.
Give me a parlay check.
Ooh.
Give me tickets.
Come on, it's not bad. It's a
That's not bad.
natural 12 is a 1 on the D4 though.
Oh my god.
That man is gonna be the BBG of this campaign.
he genuinely rolled an
Okay.
11 and a 6, which crits, and another 6. Okay, so
Oh, wow.
Damn it!
I've never rolled like it. That's 23. He goes, such insolence from the cabin boy. No, I shall take the tickets myself. I'll go and buy some celebratory packs now that I'm booster bags now that I am captain, and I can open them as generally as we go along the ship. Oh, what a day!
Something to
Excellent.
look forward to.
and I don't worry. I've not been on a boat or a captain of a ship before, but I've imagined in the bath many a scenario that'll really process. So there shouldn't be anything that in the moment surprise.
Good.
Oh, great.
Good.
That's very confidence-inducing.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be no surprises at all.
Absolutely not. On the high seas, not with Jory Plickett at your step 4 step.
I see what you were saying, Jory Roger. Yes, very good.
Yeah, because my name's Jory. Anyway, I need to head off. Crew, I will see you at the Pumpkin Patch. Yes, now. Tomorrow.
Perfect. Don't be
Aye, aye,
late.
Captain.
Sunrise,
He tips his fedora to you, and
of course.
he will walk out of the worst tent.
I thought
Right
you
then,
said he
cabin
was
boy.
cool.
Right,
I'm
then,
gonna
cabin
look
boy. Let's
at Rook and just say, "What in the seven seas?"
Well, I heard so much good things about him, and he was very good at eating hot dogs. I just thought he was cool. He's not cool at all.
He seemed cooler when we first met him.
I don't know. I think
First
it's because you
impressions
have
can
me
be
to compare it
misleading.
to.
He had a casual swordman vibe, swordmaster, like cool guy vibe, but I think I didn't see the fedora and trench coat he was wearing before.
Yeah, a captain's pirate captain hat is a much better look than a captain with a fedora. I don't know if I could work under him, especially as cabin boy. Couldn't believe it. That sealed his fate.
I think we best keep it in the family.
Well, out of us lot that competed, I saw you, Barty, kind of bowing out. Whether you were full or not, Eli, that does mean you win.
But it
I
was the
do
same
believe.
time. It's the same
Boy,
round.
I've already done my term. Perhaps my time will come again, but I think it is quite fair. I'm gonna take off my stinky hat and put it on Eli's head.
Oh, well, I'll do my best. I'll turn to Rock and be like, "So you're my cabin boy."
No, please no, cabin boy. I don't want that. Fine. Well, I tried my best. I gave it my best shot, and my fortune will turn to my favor. That is what the fortune teller said. My fortune was actually very good.
Oh, what did you
Mine was very
learn?
dark.
You could say I rolled 100.
mine was real creepy.
Yeah, Jack, just to pull back the curtain a little bit there, rolled another natural 100.
Oh wow!
Holy shit!
Like the second one
Oh,
of the,
dang.
it's like second or third one of it from him from the campaign.
I think I got 2 100s and 2 1s.
Yeah. You probably like odds to the end of the spell.
So yeah, it was actually pretty good. It said that we're going to face a lot, and I mean, it also spoke of secrets that some of you might have. It didn't say some of you in particular, but I got clarification that it was a secret that wasn't mine, and it would look to break apart the crew. So
Oh,
just keep your mind on that.
well, we did find out last time that Eli killed his family, so maybe that's the one.
I'm
Jesus
sorry. What did I
Christ.
miss while trying to guzzle hot dogs?
I have not killed my family.
You tried?
Eli, how would you
Well,
respond
his
to that?
family. Yeah, his family was dead, and the lady in the tent said, "Oh, the person you're looking for is yourself," and he's looking for his family's killer.
Well, okay. I feel I know what secrets they were talking about. You are good with guns. Anyway. Well, I think this has been an outright success. We pretty much cleaned out the prize tent other than that sword, which is a shame because it looked
I mean,
very
well,
good.
Well,
now
we
we've
still
got
have
2
two
more
tickets.
tickets. Yeah.
Oh, let's complete the collection.
Yeah, if you want to go to the prize tent, you absolutely can.
What are we aiming for? How small is the bracket now?
You have a 10% chance of succeeding.
Was it 80 to 89?
I slam the ticket down. I get 76.
Oh,
that is
close.
close, but no cigar. As Dizzy
Damn
takes your ticket and
But I have
says,
one.
"Look, if you do win this prize, which God knows now, I'm very hoping you don't, because I know how you treat them immediately after you get them. Please don't use it foolishly if you do win it." And she takes that ticket off
I'm
you.
gonna-
But this time you didn't. Lucky for me.
I'm gonna give Eli my other ticket.
Come on, Eli. We need a big win. You're the only one of the crew who hasn't won something.
This time I'll gently put it down then. And see if that makes a difference. 81?
Oh, Is that it?
Yeah,
Swear to
81.
fucking God.
we got it.
I
We
swear
got
to
it.
so
God.
It's how you put it down that matters.
The last
I
ticket.
swear to God. As she picks up the
That is insane.
beautiful single-bladed sword. So it's bladed on one end. It's curved slightly upwards, kind of like a scimitar. The handle is kind of like rounded, and it's got the kind of like rounded hand guard, which got a little pommel at the bottom of it. It's kind of like silver emblazoned with gold. Beautiful sword. And she says, "I cannot believe it, but here, final prize. This is a skillful grade short sword, one of only 21 in the world.
Oh wow.
I
Where's the trigger?
She pops you on the back of the head with a pommel. It's a
Triggers
sword,
here.
fingers,
I point to my elbow.
not a gun.
Oh right. Oh, I know what swords are.
But you look at it and the quality of it, the kind of you pick it up and you're not a swordsman, but you can feel the balance of it is like so perfect. It's slightly kind of weighted towards the top end of the handle, so it kind of weights towards the sword itself. So you can really feel kind of like the weight behind the thrust and the swing of it. It's designed as a kind of slashing weapon because obviously it's only got the one blade, so slashing and stabbing. It's kind of designed as this kind of more finesse type weapon, as the kind of the shimmer on the sword is kind of like slightly bluish in the sun, but in the light.
Orcs in here.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I'll swish it around.
That's a really nice sword.
Hitting a tree with it.
Yeah, where's the closest tree?
He bonks you on the head with the sword again.
Ow.
This is a short sword, grade skillful. Does anyone give me a acumen check, kind of like history knowledge kind of?
Oh hell yeah.
I think this would be definitely in
7.
Rook's house.
12 and 6. 12 and 6.
Oh yeah.
15.
15.
Failed fuse. But it is a 13.
If you fail fuse, you can't.
Oh,
on.
never mind then. That's a 7 then.
7. What did you get, Eli?
19 in total because I got a 6.
19. Okay.
Mm.
Barty and Rook, who both see this, you don't. You know that it looks like a lovely sword. You don't really know what's. Eli, you are actually pretty knowledgeable about the sea as well. You've taken a bit of a turn around it. You know that there are 3 grades of swords above, or any weapon above, kind of your bog standard swords and guns, and there are 21. Is that true? Slightly wrong. So essentially, there are 3 grades of weapon. There is skillful, the masterwork, and
Masterwork Rook.
yeah, essentially. Information, right? Okay, so yeah, there are 3 grades of sword. You know this to be true. The lowest grade, or the lowest grade that are below this are kind of your bog standard swords. The stuff, weapons. So it's not just swords; it's all weapons, but they're called the blades. Even though the guns are included in this, it's axes. It's anything higher than kind of the bog standard is known as one of these graded swords or weapons or blades. And they're made by master weaponsmith. There are 50 skillful blades in the world. And these are not necessarily all named, but they are very, very skillful weapons. Then there's 21 great blades above that. And then there is the 12 supreme grades above that. And those are also known as the black blades. because the weapon themselves, the sword or axe or the gun barrel is black. From well, actually, only a few people know how or why the Supreme Blade blades are black, also known as. But this appears to be a skillful skillful grade. Now, what you do know is that skillful blades, if properly kept for and looked after, might, it very rarely happens, go up to a great blade.
Oh.
But no one knows how. And also, Supreme grade blades, you know that some originally were great blades, but no one knows how that transition, or very few people know. You certainly don't. So you've got one of these skillful blades. They're legendary. And what it does is, statistically, essentially, or like if we're talking about actual, your sword, rather than being 2d6, is now a 1d6 plus 1d8.
Oh, okay.
So is the smoking gun one of them limited editions or
Skillful grades? No, this is just an incredibly well appointed weapon, done by some sort of artificer in some manner. We got it off kind of, I don't want to say the black market, but I don't remember it being very white market, So very suspect. As you can clearly tell, it's a very dangerous weapon.
to trees?
So it was you.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a really, really nice sword. It'd be.
Do you need a sword?
Oh well, I mean, I've got a sword, but I'm very well versed in short swords, so I mean, maybe I could just swing it. Maybe it is my birthday after all.
All right, Bilbo Baggins.
Smeagol's
Oh
going
yeah,
out.
Smeagol. Sorry.
But I'll tell you what, I'll swap you your sword for it.
Done.
I've been thinking about getting into swinging some swords.
Absolutely, mine is actually very nicely balanced as well. And I mean, if you want it, I did engrave my initials into the handle, but I guess you can scratch them out or otherwise.
Is that
go
like
over
a
them.
family thing or like a special sword to you or?
It's my first sword.
You always remember your first.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel bad
I
for
get
taking it.
it's one of those things like it is my first sword, but I've changed the handle and I've changed the guard and I've changed the blade once or twice, and it was getting worn out through so much
Is it
practice.
A good practice
the
sword is then
Theseus.
what I'm hearing.
Yes,
The Theseus sword? Theseus sword?
the sword of Theseus. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. It's very precious to me, although so was my pistol. But that's quite all right.
So was my pistol.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nice sword. I get this sort of swing.
Yeah, you give it a swing. Give me an attack
Make
roll.
lightsaber sounds.
It won't necessarily make you attack anything. I'll give
An
me an
attack
attack roll
roll,
and then a
eh?
luck check.
Hell yeah. There's no. So it's 1d6, 1d8. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh,
Crits.
13. That's pretty good. A crit on the 8.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
20.
20.
Okay, roll, give me a luck check.
D100.
Shit is happening.
Oh, I thought that was 83. 38.
Okay. The blade, you kind of like take it from Eli, and palm of your hand, it sits perfectly into the kind of to the grip of the blade, and weight of it being slightly towards the top end. It feels like a duelist's blade.
Slightly to the left.
And you're tipping it forwards, and as you tip it forwards, you kind of swing it upwards in a one single slash, straight into the air. There's nothing in front of you. the air kind of falls silent as it kind of follows the draw of the blade, and 7 or 8 feet away from you, the side of the tent is perfectly.
Holy shit!
my
I was
word.
expecting a man to just die.
Yeah, the police officer.
You hear a Wilhelm scream just in the background. Ah!
Ah! Oh my god! It's
Uh,
it's a gun. It's a sword gun.
I don't believe it's a sword gun, but it does seem to be responding quite well. Although I don't know the name of this
chose
particular
me.
sword, but it might come to you.
The Wind Carver.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll,
tent carver at the minute.
when I was what's he fucking called? Assistant captain.
The
What's he
first
called?
mate.
First mate. When I was first mate, I
You know,
did.
assistant to the vice captain. Yeah.
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 I had an ability. I was able to call on called Wind Caller. I don't want to give it a name, but maybe it will respond well. Well, you and me, we're going to get very close. And I just swing it and sheath it.
Nice. Yeah, you put it away, and you have
Good
now kind of somewhat bonded with the sword. You know that you feel like there's more to glean from this blade, but you know you'll discover it in time as you use it. But this
Fight off the muscle memory of guzzling hot dogs and don't put it in my mouth.
No.
absolutely
Oh, no.
fantastic. And that is your final use of the tickets. And with that, I would say that the carnival kind of comes to an end, but as they're kind of
After
closing
party.
up shop, yeah, exactly. They're gonna go back to Lara Pumpkin's house, do a little bit of drinking. You're kind of all gonna drink with them a little bit. You're gonna be up until quite late into the morning, celebrating, and not necessarily firing off the pistol that you've just bought, but kind of examining the new things.
Well.
You run around to Lara Pumpkin's house, testing out the Den mushies, the transponder snails, to see how far they can take you. Having real fun with that.
I play Marco Polo.
Yeah, literally, yeah. You do all this in the evening, and a wild night. And then
Wake up and all the pumpkins in the pumpkin patch just have a big slice through them.
yeah. You all kind of go to your separate rooms that you kind of been allocated. The Dizzy Carnival is all kind of in their rooms as well. And then,
we pay the fortune teller.
yeah, you pay the fortune teller, and she cackles and then disappears in a puff of smoke, and it's very confusing. And then you just see her at the other side of the room
no.
smoking a cigar still. And you all kind of go to bed, looking forward to kind of the next day where you might start.
I'll kind of turn my head on the bed and the sword like laid down like it's sleeping, like handle on the pillow, just kind of yeah. Well, it's our last day on land. What an adventure to come! And I tuck it in.
As you tuck
The
it
sword?
Yeah.
in, your eyes kind of drift off in exhilaration, tiredness, adrenaline, as it kind of leaves your body. And as you feel like you've been asleep for seconds, minutes, hours, it's really hell, kind of that kind of twilight moment. Hear this thumping rap at the door, boom, 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 which wakes up the whole house.
Oh shit.
Boom, boom, and you kind of peek your head out of the room, and kind of get to the top of the stairs, the banister, and Alara Pumpkin, in a kind of very hungover, pretty still drunk kind of state, in a nightgown, goes up to the door, opens it, and in the dark, a large figure of one petty officer, Basti, and he is swinging slowly a pair of handcuffs, and behind him are 20 Navy cadet. And that's where we will end off this session.
Uh-oh.
This is
Down
where
a
the
run.
fun begins.
Officers, he's there! I point to the body and runs.
Hey!
Just throw him under the bus immediately.
You were aiding and abetting.
Not the captain anymore. Hell yeah. Okay, let's.
Oh my god, what a
I was fully
session.
expecting the doors to open and just somebody to shoot Alara.
Oh no, I was
my God.
expecting exactly this. This was 100% what I expected.
I can't believe you shot the. I came out of the tent and then I was like, what the fuck have you done?
Shenanigans.
Yeah, it's like we're not here. It's like what?
Yeah, like what the fuck? That was
Just
so
so
funny.
Shot the fucking tree.
That's so funny. I can't believe you got all 4 items. I genuinely like the luck of that is absolutely wild.
That is actually
Oh,
insane.
on the
I don't even
last
know what the
roll
odds
as
are.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
And we
hell.
all won something. We all got a win.
Yeah, although I think Eli rolled like 4 times.
Well, we
Yeah,
got
I
there
had to roll
eventually.
a lot of time.
We had the tickets.
Yeah, it's true. You are, I think, pretty much destitute. I think you have like 20 grand in total. I remember
Yeah,
like how
I've
much.
just been keeping track of what I spent basically, including the fortune teller. That's minus 40,000 already.
Yeah, I think we've got like 20 grand left. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's a good number. What was the ship called? Let me put it on the character sheet.
Up the ante.
Airship? Oh
Yeah.
Put up
I'm
the
trying to
ante.
decide
That's a good place to actually put it. Ship. Oh yeah,
which
so,
one
oh,
of
yeah,
my
it has actually a ship
characters.
name.
Yeah, that's our ship. Which one of our characters, or sorry, which one of my characters so far continues to be the biggest detriment to the party?
What, in all campaigns?
Yeah.
I did. I mean,
As much as I enjoyed the tangents and the chaos, Amadeus threw the party off constantly.
Oh my god. Amadeus was a problem.
Amadeus was meant.
But it's like a lovable problem.
Yeah,
He seemed to always work out
I
right.
could not hate Amadeus, but every single time it was a problem. But there was,
Oh,
that's
the
just
ship's-
shenanigans.
Ship's name is Up the Ante, so you know it fits.
Up the
You
ante,
have
that's it.
just begun to up the ante with now fighting the Navy, I suppose.
I
Look,
think we're
we
about to
won
get our
on-
first bounty.
Yeah, hell yeah. We won on all of the prizes. If that does not solidify us as the gambling ship, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to get all of them, and also I was expecting you to go for some of the other things as well. Yeah, so
The pins.
yeah, so I had to invent like 15 pins. They're just floating around the ether now.
Well, they
think-
will show up somewhere else.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. On a different coast. Filled with pirates, no doubt.
We were
Um,
nearly tempted, but the
We don't have a crew name
pull
yet,
up
do
the
we?
items. No,
No,
I don't
it-
think we've got a crew name.
You don't have to have one until reverse mount.
Yeah, cool.
Until what?
The final.
Passing into the
Yeah, getting to the grand line.
line.
Oh.
Okay, we got a bit
I
of
mean,
time there.
we can start thinking. Sorry.
When the captain
brainstorming.
changes, do we swap our crew roles as well?
No, your crew rolls are permanent. The captain's rolls are a thing on top of that. So,
Nice, okay,
Andy's character, Barty was a doctor, but also the captain. Like you were the, I think you were the
Yeah.
lookout. No,
The navigator.
a navigator, and also the
Wow.
vice captain. So,
Cool.
have you
Let me
decided?
teach you some medicine.
Have you decided that Eli is the captain for?
Yeah, I think so.
Indeed.
I did not
Do I have
expect
to
that.
choose the first mate?
Yeah, you get
Pan
to choose
just missed
first
the
captain.
eating contest, just working in the kitchens the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, bless Joe.
He was playing hot dog maker.
I imagine
simulator.
as well. He would have done quite well, especially since I think he probably would have had some sort of a natural resistance to the fire.
The food.
Mm.
Oh yeah. I was
yeah.
tempted to either try to use the sharp hide stuff or either on the sausage to try and make it like to try and prevent you eating the sausages. But then when you started like giving it away, I was like, no, it's better to like help you. That's
I thought you were gonna make,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make it worse. I thought you were gonna be like, get him to look over here so that he can be knocked out earlier.
no,
I thought so too.
I was trying to. I was tempted to, But then I was like, no, that's not a
Rook-
crew thing to do.
Rook didn't need any help going out.
I cannot believe you went out first round.
He went out twice before anyone else.
All that practice.
Yeah, exactly. I just did too much practicing, you could say.
Yeah, I thought I had a chance to go again because like I was actually nailing them, and then like I was getting crit, and then nothing, just a complete zero that took me out.
Oof.
Yeah, that was an honor. Are you doing really well?
Oh, yeah.
No, but I think it was poetic. It's exactly how it should have been.
Eli's captain. I think Pan as first mate works well if they want to take it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's Eli's choice. You can't vote for that
I was
one.
thinking that just because then we've all had a
Yeah.
turn at.
Had a chance in the captain's quarters.
I think it's time for me to relax and do nothing.
Hang up my hat with a 100% completion record.
And hey, do we count as having completed a mutiny?
I mean, no, because you told him a different boat. I don't think that
That's a
counts as a
mutiny.
mutiny.
We just pre-mutinied.
Yeah, it's definitely a pre-mutiny.
We cut out the steps. We'll
Uh,
see how angry he gets, and then we'll cross it off or not.
Yeah, you'll find out tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Who was it that said that he's going to be the BBG?
Me.
This is his villain.
No,
origin
he is.
story.
He
This
is
is
not
the-
gonna forgive this.
Yeah, this is.
You guys
the,
are saying he was so cool. I was picturing like this, like old
He was
sensei,
until then.
Yeah,
like
he
the
was doing
sensei from
better.
Kill Bill, and then he was like Sword Team.
I think it became so you met him, and then I was like, you're making him just like a normal nerd because he was like into the pins. And then I had to explain how he was so good at the fruit ninja thing, and the only thing I could think of was like nerd with katana, and then it just immediately became this guy. So I think it evolved fast. To be fair,
Dear. After like 5 minutes talking to him, Rick was like, "Who is this guy? Why did my crew think he was cool?" I regretted trying to make him captain immediately.
I was trying to. So there's the worst master with his voice. There's a German streamer called No Way, who streams League of Legends. He's a Bavarian streamer, so he's from like the area of Bavaria, and he's got that kind of like very normal like kind of voice. And I was trying to think of that, and then it just became like, so I had to go on mute to kind of like do my activation, the activation phrase of like doing it, because I was laughing so much trying to think of it. I was just absolutely fucked it up.
German. Yeah, a bit like that.
Okay.
It does sound a bit like Marty the Martian.
Yes.
There were a few things you said that slipped into almost like Jar Jar Binks.
Dude,
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an outshuttering kaboom.
Yeah, it's actually very Marty the Martian. I hope it wasn't Jar Jar. That's terrible.
Oh, that was
So
perfect though. I loved him.
I can't believe you fucking knocked that guy out.
Headbutted him for 22 damage. You don't need a weapon.
He literally rolled a 7 and before you even rolled anything, and I was like, oh, these guys should be fine.
22.
I mean, I feel like being arrested at this point would have been really bad for us. I was like, oh fuck no, we're not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I do not know how he found where we live. That's just crazy.
Where we lived.
Well,
Wait, what?
We are stationed, I guess.
Oh, what? He knows about the house.
yeah.
Oh, I missed that bit.
Well, he knocked on the
I mean,
door, right?
apparently, he showed up to arrest us.
Well,
Oh, so of course, right at the end. Well,
Yeah.
we don't know it's for us. We can assume.
I mean,
I
who
think
could it be
might be.
for?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Alara just drunk and disorderly.
Yeah, she was a bit drunk. She was
Oh, yeah.
celebrating.
Yeah, it's just come in from port.
Yeah, exactly.
Good time.
Whilst she's home.
And oh my god, in the morning she's gonna find some random on her boat trying to set sail.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an ex-pirate. She might just fucking kill him.
Nah, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh dear.
We get away without crime, but with all the reward. Lovely. We're on for next week, right?
I am.
Yeah, I should be. Hopefully
Sweet.
we can get Joe involved as well.
Yeah, get pen in.
Yeah, it'd be good to get Pan in.
Pan in.
I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on. I love our little group, but if we're always one down, I don't mind running for 3 people. Obviously, I'm very happy to run. But obviously, the risk there if we go 2 down, then we can't stop. I don't know if you ever thought of having another person. I wouldn't mind Alvisa, coming back.
Yeah,
I mean,
Alvisa.
I tried, but
Yeah. He's busy with exams.
He's too chaotic. I mean, if you don't have anyone in mind, I can see if anyone from my group's fishing.
Yeah, I mean,
fighting.
I can
But-
ask. I can ask around. There might be a couple of people, but I mean, like, we don't have to at all.
I
I
don't mind either way.
I don't think we need one, honestly. I feel like
Yeah.
like the vibes are so good,
Yeah,
and as
It's
long
a
as
solid
like
crew.
free player, yeah, every time we play as free, it's perfectly fine. Like I'm having a blast.
yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm really glad. That's exactly what I want to hear. I mean, you guys are doing all the shenanigans by yourself. I mean, I barely have to kind of set you off, and you just fucking amazing
I
things.
do feel bad at some points. We're like, we're so off what could ever be planned.
Oh no, yeah, but you love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean,
That's the beauty of it. Yeah.
the thing that I'm trying to learn is I'm not trying to force you into shenanigans. What I'm trying to do, actually, to make you do shenanigans, I need to create more structure, and then you create shenanigans from the structure. So that's what I'm trying to learn as a DM. And
Yeah,
you-
I mean,
Oh,
as soon
I mean,
as
you're
you disappeared,
doing
Andy
great.
was like, "So let's go shoot this thing."
You are far better than a lot of people I know at just rolling with the chaos and going with it. Absolutely, and I think it's a really good skill to have.
great.
No, absolutely, you're handling me so
And
well.
me.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's you guys are incredible. I mean, like you make it very easy for me to do because I want this to be a fun high shenanigans campaigns, and if that's what's going on, that's all I care about.
But yeah, it's that mindset of being like, there will be chaos and we're going to roll with it, rather than like the kind of other side of that, which is like the railroading. When chaos goes, it kind of goes off track, which is a pitfall.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, like, I know when to say no because obviously, like, if you're like, for example, the Fruit Ninja stuff when Dave was trying to shoot multiple guns at once. Like,
Oh yeah, you got to.
yeah, that's not how actually that works. But like, yeah, no, it's super fun because yeah, I mean, like you set it up for yourselves. I mean, that's great.
I like that the pin thing just was like an offhand thing, and then we've had to
The all-encompassing thing.
we've had to make Max do a whole like fucking pin collection and a pin
I've got a
trading book
database.
that we got on the first session.
I've got a full database. It's got name, description, rarity, value, owned by.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
It's like a full thing, and I every couple of days I have to create a new one. And the problem is the vast majority of them have to be commons and uncommons. So they have to be these like shitty pins. And I was like, I really want to make these like really cool pins, but I don't think of just like a crab with a top hat and like
10 mundane ones for every good one. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
that
So
is the way.
that's the hardest part for sure.
The ones people just gonna discard immediately.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm doing a work thing tomorrow. I'm going out to like an away day thing. So bullshit. They're all staying on site, and I'm running a one shot for a couple of my colleagues who've set up a D&D group in Glasgow.
Ooh.
So have I told you about this? I'm doing a I created I think I told Andy maybe.
Yeah, you made a new custom system.
Yeah, I like making a new
No
system.
one.
Yeah, another one. But it's for
Another
one.
one.
It's for a one shot, so it's like really simple. So they're familiars whose master has died, and they have to kind of get their way back to the astral realm by doing like
Maybe you did mention it. That is ringing a bell.
and yeah, one of them's a frog, a cat, a floating skull, an ooze, and an octopus. And their abilities are literally just like there's no description. It's just frog is big leap, big tongue. Cap is feline grace. Floating skull is hovers and reads. Ooze is all blub, no bones. And octopus is too many arms. And then the system's really simple. They just get D6, and then if they want to use any of those abilities, they'll succeed unless they roll a 1. And if they roll a 1, they'll fail if they roll a 1 and a 2. And then keep.
Fuck yeah.
So, really simple. Yeah, I'm gonna run that.
Familiar idea.
I'll run that tomorrow and see how it goes.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. If it goes well, I might run it on you guys because that'd be quite.
Yeah, one shot.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Lovely. Right, I'm going to have a little bit to eat before bed, but thank you
Same,
so
same.
much. I should be
Nice.
back next week.
Yes, very excited.
Right,
We'll
see
see.
you.
We'll
Hit
see
the
the
seas.
outcome of who's going to get arrested.
Nobody.
What?
Alara's getting arrested, calling it now.
They're drunken disorder.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
exactly, yeah,
just blame it all on Alara and like jump ship.
We're awful.
You're not awful. You're pirates.
We're pirates. This is the pirate life.
Ah, yar.
Right,
People left
cheers,
behind.
guys.
Lovely stuff. Right. See you next week.
See ya.
See you
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.